Yo, what's up guys? It's Trey360 coming back at you for another video, and today we are going to be using Infernape. But before we hop into the video, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe for more content. Now, with all that said and done, we're just gonna hop right into the team preview, trying to make these a little bit faster. So, Pokemon that we're using today, as I said before, is Infernape, and usually in Gen 5 Pokemon, Infernape sees a lot of usage because it has a base 108 speed, which is actually pretty darn fast, a base 104 attack, and a base 104 special attack. So a lot of people run mixed attacking sets with like overheat and close combat, so that, you know, if your defense and special defense get dropped, you know, you can U-turn out. Or if you're using like overheat and your special attack drops, you can still launch a close combat at full power and then U-turn out. But between its amazing attack stats, its pivot pressure, and Thunder Punch / Grass Knot to handle water types, Infernape has seen a lot of usage over the years in OU. Now, the reason I believe that Infernape is not in OU in PokeMMO's meta is A, because of the prevalence of Garchomp. I mean, yes, you can hit Garchomp super hard and even outspeed it, but I mean, without any type Ice type move, it's kind of hard to justify throwing your Infernape up against a Garchomp at full health, you know? And B, and I think this one's more prevalent, the lack of Iron Fist. If Infernape had Iron Fist, its, I guess, punch-based attacks would do 20% more damage. That means that Thunder Punch would be doing tons of more damage. If you wanted to run Fire Punch, it would be doing more damage. If you didn't want to take the recoil from Flare Blitz, I guess. But all sorts of punching moves, Mach Punch, all of them, Poison Jab, would be getting tons more damage just based off of the ability alone. And Blaze, while it's not a bad ability, especially if you use Substitute to control how much health you're losing and slack off to get it back behind your Substitute, can work. A lot of times, a frail Pokemon like Infernape with base 71 defenses isn't going to be seeing a lot of usage from Blaze unless it got hit by a not very effective attack, which, again, isn't really going to happen because people tend to throw out countermeasures against your sweepers, and Infernape is definitely a sweeper, right? But with a speedy Choice Band, we can do tons of damage because Flare Blitz has Stab, Close Combat has Stab, and they both have 120 base power. So we can just kind of sweep through anything that doesn't resist those moves, and also we can U-turn out if we want to save some of Infernape's pressure for later. Now, moving on, we have Gyarados. Gyarados is kind of pivotal to this team, and I don't use Gyarados a lot because, honestly, when I need a water flying type Pokemon, I also typically need rain, and so Pelipper kind of gets in the way of me using Gyarados quite a lot, I'm not gonna lie. Pelipper has amazing defenses, and while it's not very fast, it's a great utility Pokemon that I can send out and get a Tailwind up or get some rain up and U-turn out. But Gyarados still has its benefits. Number one is Intimidate. So if you throw Gyarados out against a physical attacker, you can drop its attack by one stage, and now they have to think, well, do I keep one fight Gyarados and not doing tons of damage, or do I want to switch out and let Gyarados get a Dragon Dance? That's something that you have to think about when you're fighting Gyarados. And a lot of times people will kind of break down or make bad decisions or bad plays based off of this interaction, and that's great because Gyarados' only real weakness, other than its 79 defense, which isn't horrible, is base 81 speed. Gyarados gets outsped by pretty much every top threat in OU, in PokeMMO. And if it's not outsped, then that Pokemon can probably learn Rock Slide or Stone Edge, and either way, it's a bad time. And because of that, people don't use Gyarados a lot in PokeMMO's OU, at least that's what I've noticed. But with Earthquake, Ice Fang, and Waterfall as a coverage set of moves, you know, Earthquake for electric types, Ice Fang for the ever-present dragon types, and Waterfall for anything else in Expert Belt, if I Dragon Dance up even once, it could be game over if I use a super effective attack. And that's something that a lot of people have to think about, and a lot of people have to levy their decision on if they want to stay in on Gyarados, or if they even want to pivot on Gyarados, because then I get a Dragon Dance for free if I see that coming. Then we've got Magnezone, who I'm not going to talk about too much, because the only thing I did between now and the last time you saw this Pokemon, which granted was 6 months ago, is that I got rid of Thunder for Thunderbolt, because I wanted more accuracy since it wasn't going to be in the rain, and with choice specs and a modest Magnezone, base 130 special attack by the way, I'm not too worried about damage. As long as they don't resist it, I'm good. And if they do resist, then I can just Volt Switch out, and again, I'm good. That did raise the question, however, what happens if a ground type comes in, or if something that knows Earthquake comes in? Then what? Do I switch and let them get the read? No. Essentially, they're going to be more likely to use Earthquake on Magnezone because they can get a kill. But I have Hydreigon. Now, normally, you could say, well, you could do the same thing with Skarmory too, but in the one test battle I did with this team, because this video is coming out way sooner than I usually do, it is Thursday currently, and normally I do like one video a week. This time I'm doing 2. I only had time for like one test battle, and T-Tar tore through my entire team. And that's back when I had Garchomp on it. Tore through my entire team. They got a read on my switch from Magnezone to Skarmory, and they used a fire type move, and things were bad. Things were all just so bad. And I thought to myself, like, yo, what if that was Dragonite? What if that was my Garchomp with Fire Fang and Earthquake, you know? I want more options, and so instead of having Garchomp, I threw in Hydreigon because it has Levitate, which gets rid of a ground weakness, or not even a weakness, but just a ground type option, I guess, is what I should say. And honestly, Hydreigon is not that much slower than Garchomp. It has an amazing special attack stat, and it has pretty solid defenses too. The only thing that I can say about Hydreigon is that it can't get Draco Meteor in PokeMMO for some reason. It's off of the ban list, but if you try to teach it to Hydreigon, they're just going to say, no, can't teach you Draco Meteor. So yeah, that kind of sucks, because if I could run Draco Meteor on this thing, it would be absolutely devastating, which is probably why they banned it. But with a Life Orb, Dark Pulse, Flamethrower, Dragon Pulse, we're going to be doing tons of damage anyway to everything that doesn't have the name Chansey or Blissey. So yeah, that's pretty great. And then of course, you know me, I'm all about my pivot pressure. If I can't hit you, I want to do damage while I'm retreating. So that's why U-turn's there. Then we've got Skarmory, and this is literally the same Skarmory that I showcased on Tuesday. You know, heal, spikes, toxic them if they want to stay in, roar, phase them out if I don't want them to stay in. But then we've got Cofagrigus, and Cofagrigus is kind of a defensive centerpiece to this team because it has base 145 defense and base 105 special defense. That means that it can take a lot of hits before it goes down. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't get Recover or Moonlight or anything like that, but I can heal 1/16 of my health every turn with leftovers, and I can use Pain Split. So if I get low and they're relatively healthy, then I can Pain Split and make them feel that pain instead of me. Now, with Toxic Spikes, I know it says illegal here, but it can learn Toxic Spikes in PokeMMO. Basically, all I have to do is set down 2 layers of Toxic Spikes, and then either phase them out with Skarmory, or if they want to come in on Cofagrigus, I get to hit them with a now base 100 power Hex, which is pretty great considering that Cofagrigus has a 95 base special attack, you know, just out the gate. So that's why I have Toxic Spikes here, to make my job a little easier so I don't have to poison everything. Then we've got Haze, and I thought about running Will-O-Wisp instead of Toxic Spikes, and instead of Haze, maybe putting Destiny Bond in case they do get the KO on me. But then I realized, oh wait, Cofagrigus is super slow, and I'm going to do that with Frostlass anyway, which is going to be the next video. And also, what if they use Dragon Dance on me, and I can't take them out with Hex? That would be bad. So here we have Haze to get rid of all of their stat changes, because I'm going to be honest, if T-Tar comes in, I'm going to either have to A, switch, or B, say you're using Dragon Dance and I'm going to use Haze and then switch. So it's kind of a little mind game that I'm playing here. Ultimately, this team is all about mind games, all about knowing when to switch, how to switch, and because of that, I don't think this team would be very beginner friendly. But if you really want to challenge yourself and get better at learning when to switch, when to stay in, when to bluff, when to call an opponent's bluff, this team is definitely for you, because in the one test battle I had, I was absolutely destroying him until I wasn't. So, yeah, definitely lost that one. But with that said, we're going to get to the team type calculator. And as you can see, it is an overall outstanding rating because we can theoretically switch into all kinds of Pokemon, and that's largely due to Magnezone having all of these resists. Now, because of that, Magnezone is a defensive centerpiece of ours, and we're going to try and keep him alive for as long as possible until it's ready to sweep. And that's pretty much our entire game plan. Keep Mag slash Infernape alive as long as we possibly can, and then sweep with them. Then here we have the Pokepace, and this took entirely too long to load. I'm sure if you were watching up in the top here, you'd see that it was loading this entire time. I was having trouble getting this loaded, so I'm just gonna, copy and paste this right now so I can put it in the description of my video for later use. But if you want to see the full breakdown of this team, post it on Reddit, share it with your friends, see what they recommend adding or subtracting from this team, then you can go ahead and do that, because as I always say, it's better to bounce ideas off of people and improve than to just kind of go at it alone and always wonder, well, what could I be doing better? But without any further ado, let's just hop right into the battle. All right, we got one. Ew. Ew. I imagine you're gonna start with Cloyster. And honestly, I might just roar it out, but nah. I'm gonna start with Magnezone. Gengar. Okay. On the bright side, there's not a lot that you can do to me. Downside, you're probably gonna throw in Garchomp. I'm gonna click Flash Cannon regardless, because I feel like this is... Yo, don't do that. You're a veteran trainer. Of course you do that. And you've got a Sash, so you have an option to get it twice. Oh boy. Yes. Okay, if you got that, this battle would have went downhill so fast. So fast. I needed this. Well, now you throw in Garchomp, right? Or you throw in your own Magnezone and keep me in with Hidden Power Fire. But you don't know me, I might do the same. Do you have Trick? Huh. That's not making a lot of sense to me. But nothing else really wants to come in on this. Why would you do that? Trick is the only thing that I could think of. I mean, I know it's not very effective. Oh, you're gauging to see if I'm Specs. No, I'm not Specs. You're gauging to see if I'm Specs is what I tried to say. But I said, did I say Specs or did I say Scarf? I meant to say Specs. That's the important part. Whatever it is, you've gotten me. Yeah, you think that I'm Specs. This is you testing, albeit dangerously. I am gonna throw an Excalibur. Get some spikes up, maybe? Surf, okay. Yeah, it did a lot. It did a whole lot. So much that I'm actually disgusted by it, and I'm gonna throw in Cofagrigus now. I did a lot, though. Are you Specs? If you're not Specs, then I throw away Cofagrigus, but worse things have happened to me. I just don't want you to be around anymore, if that's all right with you. It's percentage based, isn't it? That surf hits so hard, dude. Okay. I can pain split again, but honestly, there's no point. I want damage. Ow. Yeah, go away. Yeah, you were definitely Specs. And you're trying to actually kill me just then. That's crazy. That's mighty crazy and scary. And I'm glad that I accidentally did the right thing. I thought I was doing pain split again, but I was like, you were like full health and I was basically dead. And I did no damage to you because it's based off health percentage. So if it's all the same to you, I'ma just do this. Charge beam? That should kill me, right? Yeah. Huh. Are you fast? Let's find out. I could close combat. I'm gonna Flare Blitz though. Because I don't mind the damage. Lowering of defenses means more damage though. Potentially. Togekiss. Afraid of the close combat. Flare Blitz was the right choice. That's a lot of damage. But now, I have to switch out because I didn't put Mach Punch on this. Yeah, I throw in Andronicus here. But now you know I don't have priority too. Oh, you missed. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna Volt Switch. You should throw in Garchomp here. I should have thought about that. Serene Grace? Do I lose to Serene Grace? Let's find out. It looks like I'm losing to Serene Grace, everybody. Gosh, I really hate this. I really hate this entire way that this works out with the 60 or so % chance to flinch. I'm actually going to lose the game because I have no other choice. And that's insane to me. I took all that damage because of a gimmick. And I know I run gimmicky teams, but it's just kind of aggravating when it's me. Let's see. If I were you, I would either throw out... Actually, no matter what you throw out, I throw out Infernape and I U-turn out if it's not something that I like. Yeah. I was thinking about, like, if I Volt Switch out and I throw out, what is he going to throw out depending on what I throw out? But then I was like, no, just U-turn out. You're faster than Garchomp. You know this, unless he's Scarfed, in which case, this is sad and depressing. I'm going to throw in Gyarados here to get the Intimidate drop, because whatever you're about to do, I probably don't like it. If I'm to be perfectly honest. Yeah. Hey, we got a dub. Okay, so that only took like 4 minutes, so I'm just going to go ahead and load up another battle real quick, and I will see you guys in the next one. Alright, and for our last battle of the day, yeesh, I don't like this at all. Still gonna throw out Infernape to start, because it does very well against everything except Starmie, which is why he threw it out. That's crazy. Wow. Okay. So, I'm not faster than you. I know this for a fact, right? Am I faster than Starmie? Do I want to try hard it and look up the speed tier? Because I know I'm base 108. Starmie... Speed... Stat. Starmie has a base speed of 115. You know what that means? I'm not outrunning it. Now, I could throw a Hydreigon, but it's faster than Hydreigon 2. So, I kind of had to do what I did last match and just hope that I guessed correctly. Not very effective. And if you're Scarfed, or if you're Specs, which that did a lot of damage, but I'm not specially defensive, I don't think. If you're Specs, then you're locked into Psychic and you die, or you have to switch. If you're not, then you may use Surf, but chances are you're going to switch, so I'm going to Volt Switch out. Chansey? Conkeldurr. That's dangerous. Let's not do that. And instead, wow, that hurt you a lot. Let's throw out Cofagrigus, because I don't think there's a lot that you can do to me. And you're burned. So I could Hex you right now and destroy you, but I'm going to use Toxic Spikes, because I feel like you're going to switch. Here comes Togekiss. Togekiss gets Psychic, doesn't it? Or am I tripping? I might be tripping. I don't have a lot for Togekiss. I'm going to throw out Excalibur. That's probably a bad idea because you're a special attacker. I should have thrown out Andronicus, but it's fine. Nasty plot. But sir, why go for 1 when you could go for 2? He didn't listen to me. No, he didn't take the bluff. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Please don't be paralyzed. Thank you. For once in my life, I wasn't paralyzed. You have no idea how much this means to me. What are you at? 100% I didn't actually hit you. Okay, I could make things scary for Conkeldurr. Or I could Roost again. Ow. Yeah, I don't like that matchup. Let's try again. Bye-bye. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna do it again. Because if you don't kill me, you might use Bulk Up. Bye-bye. I really just want to get Starmie poisoned. Darn it. Well, I'm probably dead here, folks. But, in case I'm not... Yeah, I'm dead. I'm mega dead. That's a Scizor. It's probably banded, too. I'm gonna do this. To drop your attack in case you're banded. I thought very strongly about throwing in my Infernape. But my Infernape can't take, you know, very fast attacks that hit real hard. So, we're not going to do that. Instead, I'm thinking I could Dragon Dance up right now. If I were you, if I were you and I was locked in the Bullet Punch, I would switch into Ferrothorn. I'm a Dragon Dance. Yeah, I should have made that play. I should have made that switch into Infernape on the Ferrothorn read, rather. Now, do you have Power Whip? Because I feel like you do, but it's also neutral damage against me, so I'm going to test my luck a little bit. That was not worth it whatsoever. Now, if I throw an Infernape, not much actually wants to come into it, so I can kind of just launch an attack, and I think that's what I'm going to do. It's what I should have done last turn, honestly. But we're being careful, and now we're in a lot of pain. Ow. So you don't want to die to a Flare Blitz. But what else wants to take a Flare Blitz? Not Starmie, it's not strong enough for that. So I'm just going to use Flare Blitz. And you sack Conkeldurr, which I can't blame you for. And I get the recoil damage, which isn't going to be a lot. It's 33% of the damage dealt, but ow. Nonetheless, ow. Here comes Starmie, who's faster than me. And I kind of want to throw a Hydreigon, but I need Hydreigon. So I'm not going to throw a Hydreigon. I need Sun Wukong. Okay. Infernape, there. I don't know what it's going to kill Starmie, but probably Magnezone. I need Magnezone to kill both Scizor and Ferrothorn, though. Do I need you for anything? Not really. I don't. No. So we're gonna throw out Gyarados. Because Gyarados is the least needed. That's gonna hurt. Real bad. You're poison. I'm gonna use Earthquake. As you T-Bolt me out of existence, that's fine. Okay. So now I know that you're modest, because I did tons of damage on Magnezone before. But also, I know that you don't want to stay in. I know that you can't really hit me with anything because you're not Spec, so Spec Surf isn't going to hurt too much, and I know that I'm going to Volt Switch out. Yep. Okay. And where's my battle log? I didn't have it up. Last time, you threw in Conkeldurr to take this Flare Blitz. This time you don't really have that luxury, so I could just click Close Combat and see what happens. This is one of the Pokemon that I want to attack. Thanks, Infernape. Now, Togekiss isn't faster than me, I don't think. Starmie is, and it's back. Hi. I'm just going to throw in Hydreigon. Hope that you don't use Ice Beam. Why would I throw in Hydreigon? Okay. Now's the part where you use Ice Beam. And when you use Ice Beam, I take less damage. What is this? Uh-oh. Do you not have Ice Beam? There's no way. Well, on the bright side, I can click Thunderbolt here. But I don't think I will. Because I think you'll be expecting that and you'll switch to a Pokemon that's Steel type. And I'll be locked into it. So I'm just going to click HP Fire. Why did I do that? I should have destroyed you. This is bad. Okay. New plan. I may have just lost the game. That's unfortunate. I should have just gone with my gut. Ugh. But as I said earlier, this is a very read-based team, so if you don't make a good read, you kind of just lose. This is going to hurt a lot. And by hurt a lot, I mean this is going to kill me. So, we have to hope, A, that this next Air Slash doesn't kill Andronicus. Wait, am I faster than you? I'm faster than you. I'm faster than you. Am I going to kill you though? Who knows, but I'm faster than you. So this is super effective. And normally, I hate doing damage calcs, but I am going to use a damage calc right now because I'm a tryhard and I kind of want to win. I have determined that I won't kill you, so I'm going to U-turn out. What I need is for you to get down to about where you are. And yeah, we're sacking Hydreigon here. But it's very important that I get some damage off so that when I die, I can make sure this thing dies too. Because I did the damage calc, I know that I'm faster. I need you gone. And as long as you're not defensive, you're gone. I don't even think defensive can survive at this range though, honestly, if I'm to be perfectly honest. But yeah, I did go a little try hard and damage calc that, unfortunately. Here comes Starmie. Ooh. Unfortunately, my game plan has changed though. Ow. You're not going to kill me. You're going to have to switch. And I'm going to use Hidden Power Fire. Or I could use Volt Switch and win anyway. And this is what I'm doing. You went for Ferrothorn. That was a mistake. You should have went with the one with the priority, because that way you could have threatened Infernape, and it would have kind of ruined my plan here. I wanted to hit in Power Fire, but if Starmie stayed in, who knows what could have happened, honestly. Crit off a Surf, something like that. Nah. Sun Wukong is the star of the show, and Sun Wukong is going to get his time. He put in the time, he's going to make you mine. Alright? Look at him. Look at him. He's so angry. Here comes Scizor for the Bullet Punch. I'm not going to switch out. Ooh, I should have switched out. Ooh, I should have switched out. That was bad. It's mega bad. I have hidden Power Fire, and that will kill you. But I gotta use Thunderbolt. Because otherwise, I'm not going to kill that Starmie in time. Ow. Go away. Yeah. Don't crit me. Don't crit me off of some crazy stuff, please. Like, that's all I'm asking. What is this? Is this HP Fire? Bruh. Bruh, you had this the entire time and you didn't? Okay. I can't even be mad. Congratulations. I can't pronounce your name, but dang. You had me for the long haul there. Congratulations. Just clap it up for your boy. He got me. But yeah, I can't even be mad at that. That's smart. You saved that to the very end, making me prioritize Magnezone over Infernape. And if I had just stuck true with my guns, I would have been okay. But thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like. If you want to see more of its kind, make sure you subscribe. And until next time, I will see you guys later.